Good Friday afternoon, I'm Cole Havens. The Missoula Osprey are sitting in second place in the Pioneer League North standings, hoping to get a game closer to first tonight. Final game of a 7-game homestand for the Osprey against the Idaho Falls Chuckers. First inning started off with a bang. Trevor Mitsui grounded it through the infield. Sergio Alcantara comes in for the Osprey lead. Then in the second, looked to be more of the same action. Benny Robinson hits a deep line drive to center, comes in for the double. Osprey would end up leaving him stranded. Great pitching from Missoula's Carlos Hernandez. He gets the called strikeout on Luis Venezuela, striking out the side. Hernandez had a no-hitter going into the fifth, the longest stretch the Chuckers had gone without a hit at all season. But in the fifth, Mike Hill got the single to break it up, but Missoula ends up holding on to win 5-1. The Sentinel Spartans have a little pep in their step in practice. In their third year under head coach Dane Oliver, the Spartans are ready to take the next step after going 6-5 and making the playoffs a year ago. They did lose about half of their starters from that squad, but they returned most of their 7 on defense, their starting quarterback, and most importantly, confidence.
We learned how to win, and we got a taste of the playoffs. Last year has really no bearing on this year. We still got to go out and put the work in and prepare and perform, but it was a good experience. They've been there. And it was the motivation through the offseason that we want to go further.
Yeah, it's a huge thing, the success we had last year. It obviously got us a lot more excited for this season. We got higher expectations, and we're going to have a different mentality coming into this year.
Imagine being on an inaugural team who's in their inaugural season. That's the case with the Carroll College Saints women's soccer team. The Saints team hosting Lethbridge for their first official match of 2014. First half, 9 minutes in, Kayla Juarez of Lethbridge collects the ball and goes rainbow over Jamie Carter's outstretched arms. Pronghorns lead 1-0. Still first, Carroll's Michaela Kuffler steals it and launches her own shot over Mira Marino to even it up at 1. Second half now, Kuffler one-on-one with Marino, and by the tips of her fingers, Marino saves the goal. Carroll and Lethbridge end up tying 1-1. Every Tuesday night, you can find a group of people running on the Dorn Blazer track for Tuesday Track. Tuesday Track is a weekly sponsored track practice put on by Run Wild Missoula and coached by former Olympic athlete and Grizz coach Courtney Babcock. Along with coaching these track sessions, Babcock is also a personal trainer.
I coach people for everything from the mile to trying to qualify for Boston, or and kind of everything in between, and all different paces, and being with my family, and the Missoula running community has been really great, so it's been working out really well.
To become a member or view a list of potential events, you can visit their website at runwildmissoula.org. Since last season ended, a battle for the Montana State starting quarterback position has raged, but early Wednesday morning, the team announced sophomore Dakota Prukop will be the team's signal caller. Prukop wins the job over junior Jake Bleskin and redshirt freshman Quinn McQuarrie. Head coach Rob Ash says the coaching staff didn't make the final decision until Tuesday night, and they notified the quarterbacks Wednesday morning.
That's a tough decision anyone has to make. We had 3 outstanding players, 3 guys that could have got the job done, and it's just the way the chips fell. Obviously, I'm happy for that decision, but at the same time, those are 2 of my really good buddies, so a little remorse for them.
Prukop will get a chance to take the field for the first time in less than 2 weeks when the team travels to Arkansas State. Jake Bleskin is listed as the team's second-string QB, with McQuarrie as the third. And that is it for sports. We'll be back right after the break.